In 600 feet, use the right 2 lanes to take the ramp to US 290 West.
We just got ourselves into another camping trip. Beautiful area, beautiful weather. We're just going to walk down the lake for now. I'll show you the campsite later on, but I literally just set up the van and walk down to the lake. Beautiful area. I've been here before, back in September for my birthday. Pretty good camping situation. There is restroom with water and stuff like that by the entrance of this property. Very nice host. We're just checking out the lake for now, but they do have boats for you to use, and on top of that, pretty much I'm by myself here today, so can't get better than that. Peaceful. Looks like it's gonna rain, but it's not, at least not today. Doing a good half an hour walk, 15 down, 15 back to the van before I start cooking my dinner. Got here around noontime, took a nap, and doing the walk. Let me show you the boat and the lakes. So here you can pick up a boat. They do have life jackets and paddles, and you can just enjoy the lake. This lake is pretty cool. I wish I can have a drone, but it goes narrow right there, then expands, and it goes narrow again, then expands. So it's literally like a Christmas tree type of deal. Pretty nice. I saw it on the map. I guess I can walk down there and show you. God. Just walking one of the trails of the property. Pretty peaceful down here. They do have a like way to bring your own horse and just take rides in the property, so you can see horses sometimes. Not today, there's nobody here. And also you can just walk and bring your tent and camp anywhere. Pretty cool. You can see there are some horses around. In the Navasota, Texas area. All this nature. Pretty cool. This is where I want to find a piece of land. This area right here. So, one of the goals for this year, maybe next year, getting a piece of land on this area and start accommodating my future in it. We're just finishing the walk, getting back to the van. Our little home for tonight. There she is. Nice and clean. I'm gonna start cooking dinner and getting settled for the night. Nice little spot right here. Ready. I'm gonna do humongous burger patties out of this. Yes.
And I am trying my damnedest to keep my lower back reasonably straight.
Watching
Like,
my
I can catch me doing
Sam
like
Sulek,
this.
my
but
drink,
from what I can
humongous
tell,
protein,
isn't the end of the world.
dinner.
But I guess maybe. Oh,
Sit down in the
it's
chair.
not advice. It's just sort of my take on the
Good
matter.
life. Smells so good. Good morning, people. 5 a.m. A little bit of YouTube before the sunrise comes out. A little bit more for the sunrise to come out. Coffee, YouTube, nice breeze. Can't get better than this.
Whether I should stop being a prepper and I continue to do my thing because I want to build something that makes an actual difference, right? That actually helps people and not just some inflated.
Nice morning. All those marks are from ants. A lot of ants in this area. I guess everywhere, but a lot. So I picked a spot, the clearest spot I can get to walk around without ants. You know, years ago, I pretty much didn't have a TV, but I did have a nice computer, and basically I used it like my entertaining center to watch YouTube, the movies and stuff like that. I was moving place to place because I used to work on an oil field. It's a lot of moving around and living on a suitcase type of situation. So I didn't own a TV. So I did own a nice laptop, MacBook, fancy. And I watch or entertain myself with that device. Oh, look at that. Nice. So, forward to today, I own, I don't know, 3 TVs. I have one on the van. At work, I have 2. My apartment, I have 2. And computers as well. And pretty much always being into YouTube as my preference of entertaining. A little bit into the shows. Pretty much like once a year I get hooked to one show, maybe 2. But not so much into shows or movies. Movies, pretty much weekends. YouTube, for years and years and years. I used it for entertaining, for learning, for researches, a lot of into car stuff, to how to fix. Man, the van looks pretty good right there. How to fix stuff, how to change, I don't know, the belt in my old Jeeps. I got multiple Jeeps. Now I own a van. But anyways, and I've been always curious about, well, I guess if they do it, I can do it. Meaning, if they can make that video, I can also make a video, just what I'm doing right now. And I tried a couple times, not gonna lie. I tried, gave up, tried again, gave up, bought the camera, bought the mic, gave up. And on this one, on this wave of doing this again, I'm also almost gave up. And got into a realization. Yes, thought about it, which wasn't that hard. It's just a matter of stop for a second and think. What would have happened if that first tried, I didn't stop, I didn't give up, and I would have made it this far to today with constant work and creation of my videos. Isn't it crazy? If you think about it, that day that you started something and then you gave up, and now what would have happened when you start thinking about it? What would have happened if I didn't stop? If I would have kept going? Especially in fitness, which is my industry. A lot of people say, I'm gonna start, this is my year. And that was years ago. And they didn't start. Right? So what would have happened if they kept that promise? How would they feel? The results that they can see in the mirror. Or in my case, the results and the skills and the, I guess, benefits of an overall evolve of my hobby, which is basically watching and creating YouTube. That would be amazing. So I am not giving up yet, but in case I start thinking on giving up, I'm gonna try to put my reflections in place. You know? Of course, if the more effort you put, the more work you have to do, obviously. And the more results you would expect. And I think I have to see it a little different now. Yes, I can put a lot of effort. And yes, it'll be, I don't know, disappointing to have a couple views or whatever you used to rank your effort and your return. But the little things are easy, right? And if you do a little harder work, at some point it will be an easy work. And then that evolves. So the more you do, basically, the easiest it gets. And so that it's a snowball, keeps rolling and rolling. And I'm saying all this because of the fitness, not because of the YouTube. So basically putting my point of view on fitness, which is started with little things and that evolving into, like right now I work out 2-3 times a day. And at the beginning it was just 15 minutes, right? So little things become easier. Man, it's about to rain, look at that. Becomes easier as long as you keep doing it. So this is how I'm gonna see it this time. Little things like this, maybe a few talks, not so much into thinking, more about doing it. And after that, a good amount of, after some time of doing it like that, it'll become natural to just do a little extra and a little extra to make it better, to make it easier, to not worry so much about the return, worry about at some point in some time I'll look back and see how I started instead of seeing how I started and how I gave up. Yes, I like editing. I think it's entertaining. Not so much about filming because I haven't done that much, but I think it's also fun. Like, this is fun. It takes away a little bit of my experience, which is the, get out and camp or working on the band and stuff like that. It takes a little bit out. But if you do the right amount of filming and storytelling, it's not that bad. Let's say I spend 24 hours here and the video is gonna be 10 minutes, right? So I gotta see it that way. And this is also documenting my experiences. It's not so much about sharing my experiences, but maybe this resonates with somebody trying to do whatever, to do a hobby, YouTube's, fitness, side hustle, whatever. You're thinking too much or you gave up multiple times and sometimes we think this is not for me. How would I know if I keep giving up, And I'm not trying to do a career out of this. But all those YouTubers, the OGs, I guess, they didn't think about that either. And look at them now. So all I see is, if you enjoy it, even if it's just a little bit of joy, just keep doing it. It'll get easier. The more you do, the more practice you have. At some point, it'll become something natural. And some people will look at that like, man, that is so hard to do. And for you, it's like nothing, And then that evolves by itself. I hope I can keep all this energy and thoughts present at all time when I'm doing stuff that I actually like and I would like to see a future look back. Tell myself I didn't give up again. Good job. You know, we're not doing groundbreaking things in here, but this is life. Little pieces that you enjoy and accumulating them little by little. Look at that. Look at that. It's about to rain. Also windy. Anyways, I'll leave you with that. I'm gonna start packing out and heading home. Got a project to do at work. Tomorrow's gonna be extremely cold, so all I have is a few hours before I have to roll myself into blankets for a cold night. All right, guys. I'll see you the next camping trip. Look at the baby. She's looking good.